Hello there, it's Eileen and Andrew from Elegant Marketplace, and Eileen, am stuck on, I had a client who launched a site which is quite beautiful, and it's called the Honey Fanatic, and after we launched, she added some e-commerce and put SSL on the site, and now I need to make sure that Google Analytics and Google Webmaster tools reflect data through the HTTPS, and they're not collecting data on the HTTP. So I've called in Andrew, who is an expert at all things SEO and a little bit more technical than I am, to take me through the process, because one of the steps is delete, which I am delete phobic. So I need some hand holding here, and I figured I'd record and share with everybody. So thanks for being here, Andrew.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
So here's my site. I have my analytics and my search console. Where would you like me to go first?
I'd like you to go to the audience overview on the analytics first, because we know that we've set HTTPS up within the site, so that's good. And if you could look to your bottom right, there's an admin console kind of ratchet thing. I don't know what they're called. And we need to go into the property settings, just in the middle there of honeyfanatic.com in the console, or in the analytics rather. And scroll down a bit, and you'll see a default URL. You want to choose HTTPS. And that's it, really. That's all you want to do, because you've now told Google Analytics that your default URL is an SSL-friendly URL. So just save that.
Did it save?
More than likely.
Oh, a value default view.
Oh, default view. Okay, so basically just hit on all website data. And that's fine. Save that. Okay, now that's saved, we can go into Search Console. So we've already logged in to save a bit of time, and you can see that HTTP Honey Fanatic is there. So let's just leave that there for a second and add a property, which is top right there on the red button, and it's an HTTPS. And if you add that website, and there you go, we've got some verification methods, which can confuse some people. So you can download an HTML verification file, which goes down to your desktop. You can upload that to your server via FTP, but there's no need for us to do that. So that's very, very simple. And then you can click on the I'm not a robot, and you can verify once that has been put onto your server. But because we know we're signed into Google Analytics, and we know that the site is connected to Google Analytics, we can use an alternate method. So let's just click on that tab. Again, you've got the HTML tag, which we've just said. You can sign into your domain name provider. Now, most of the very, very big domain name providers are in there as well. Google Analytics, so we're going to click on Google Analytics, but you can also use Google Tag Manager, which is a great thing for measuring interaction on your website, and we can go into that much, much later down the line. I've been wanting to do a tutorial on that for a long time now. So with a bit of luck, now that we've chosen Google Analytics, we're logged into Analytics, we're logged into the website, let's hit Verify. And congratulations, so that's fantastic. Hit the continue key, or the continue button. There's a couple of things that we need to do, and it's saying no data available, why not? Don't worry about that, it's a new site, we're putting a new site on there. Google will see it effectively as a new web address. And now what we would like to do is submit a sitemap. Now we created that sitemap through using all-in-one SEO, so we know what that address is.
Okay.
So we just need to go into Sitemap, click that. Add test a sitemap, and that'll be sitemap.xml, and just test that rather than submit. just to see that it works. View that test result. And there it is, no errors found. So close the test and then add that sitemap again. Just double checking that you've got no errors. So now we can submit that. And that's been submitted. Now that's going to take a little while. It can take up to a week, maybe 2 or 3 even, for Google to recognize that it's got a new sitemap in there before it crawls it. But because we're connected to analytics, it's not going to make too much difference as far as data is concerned. So if you just close that down, and let's navigate our way back to the dashboard of the Search Console and do that thing that you hate doing, because we now know that we verified the site. Everything is hunky-dory. We've got Honey Fanatic website. It knows that it's got HTTPS there. It's all been verified. It's perfect. We look at HTTP Honey Fanatic, and we go onto the manage property, which is on the top right there, and we say delete property. Because we're not looking for any details on HTTP. We want it to be HTTPS. And then tomorrow, after we've had a nice glass of wine, we'll go back into Honey Fanatic and we'll see that there is some data there from the analytics. And that's it. That's how you make Google recognize the fact that you've got an SSL website going through analytics and then registering it with Google Search Console. And that's how you can keep an eye on what your site is doing.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.